Hey, hi folks. Hi everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Today we will be going to understand about sparse autoencoders. Don't worry if it sounds very complicated. I'm going to explain you everything about everything using a simple story so that it make it easy for the beginners to understand basically. So it is very like it is one of the research paper like they have talked about in their particular research article. So we'll be going to discuss about that. Okay, no issues in that. So we'll just try to understand that particular thing, latest advancement, how they have improved. And if you want to go through about the things like their research paper, you can just go through that, and I will be going to provide you in the description. Okay, so let's get dive into the video. What will be the agenda of this particular video and what we'll be going to discuss in this particular video? We'll be going to understand more about that. Okay, what will be the agenda of this particular video? We'll just start to discuss first of all. So first of all, we will be going to understand what are autoencoders. Okay, so we'll try to understand what are autoencoders. Then we're going to understand about what are the magics of the space sparse encoders. Okay, what are the magic of sparse encoders will do. Okay, then what are the challenges in the training sparse encoders is all about. What was the challenge, so we'll be going to discuss about that also. And and after that we will be gonna discuss about OpenAI latest advancements, what they have done, latest advancement, latest advance, what they have changes they have made, that we will be gonna discuss about that. Okay, so next, at the last, we will be going to understand real world applications, and we'll be going to understand with the demo. Okay, like we will going to generate the sample particular code so that you will understand what's latest advancement is going on, and just a sample basically I will be going to show it to you. Okay, so we'll just try to understand now, like what our autoencoder is all about now, right? So let's start with the basics. Okay, imagine you have a magic suitcase. Okay, imagine it is a magic suitcase. I will explain you with the story, folks, so that you will understand what this particular thing is all about. So with the particular story you will be able to understand, so it will be very easy for the beginners to understand this particular nuances. Okay, so like this magic suitcase, what it will do is they can shrink your clothes, and to make a shrink your clothes and make a packing very easier. Okay, so there will be, what it will do is it will make a packing very much easier. Okay, very much easier. So this particular magic suitcase, it will do it. So magic suitcase, this magic suitcase is like an autoencoder. So it has two parts. One is an encoder that compresses the clothes, and decoders means it will unpack the back to the original form. Okay, so it will bring back to the original form. In the technical terms, okay, in the technical terms, okay, in the technical terms, autoencoder is like in technical terms, what we will be going to talk about that. Okay, autoencoder is like a neural network. Okay, is a neural network. Okay, so that learns to compress the data and reconstruct it to the original form. Okay, compresses the data and reconstructs the data. Okay, compress the data and reconstructs the data. Okay, so understand like that. So it will understand about the text and reconstruct the text basically, which is in the original form. Okay, so understand like that. So now we'll try to understand what is the magic of this space autoencoders will be going to do it. So now we understood like autoencoder is like what is autoencoder and what it is going to do it. So here there is some like there is a twist in our story now. Imagine this magic suitcase Okay, this magic suitcase, what it will be going to do is basically uh, it has a special rule. Okay, it has a few compartments to pack your clothes, right? It has a few compartment to pack your clothes basically, right? So this is like a space and autoencoder basically. It forces a neural network to use only few neurons. Okay, it is telling that use certain neural network to use only few neurons in the middle layer, the in the bottleneck layer to learn most important feature itself. So it is telling that use most important feature to gather the information basically. Okay, so this is a magic autoencoder that has a capability. Okay, I hope you got the understanding. Think of it like a packing only essentials and leaving out anything unnecessarily. This helps the model to focus on most critical information, right? So let's suppose you are talking about is what is the thing. So in based upon this question, it will focus on the features which is important for that. Okay, I hope you got the clarity. Okay, third thing we have to understand what are the challenging in the training a sparse autoencoders is all about. Training a sparse encoder is like balancing a tightrope. Okay, balancing a tightrope. On one side, you wanted to compress the data effectively without the losing the important details. First of all, the challenge is like a balancing a tightrope on your head basically. On one side, you have to compress the data, right? You have to compress the data effectively without losing the important details, right? Without losing the details basically, right? That is a one aspect of that. Okay, so on other side, you wanted to keep the representation sparse. Okay, you have to keep the representation as a sparse itself. Representation sparse, like zeros and ones it will be going to have basically, folks. Like it will be having like this matrix basically. Okay, all right. So it can collect some important information for that basically. So this is like, it will be like this, like a magic suit codes basically. So in the OpenAI latest advancement, what I have taught you explain you is all about the concept. So what OpenAI in the latest advancement they have come up with is like they have worked to tackle these challenges. They have developed called as case pass autoencoders basically. They have come up with case pass autoencoders. Okay, I hope you got the understanding now. Okay, case pass autoencoders, right? This approach simplifies the process and improves the balance between compression and sparsity. So imagine if your suitcase could magically ensures that only necessary compartments are used, and every time you pack, so necessary compartment as used. This approach will simplifies that balance between the compression and sparsity basically. OpenAI research show that this method reduces the number of dead neurons, which is not useful basically. So even when dealing with the large language models such as GPT-4. Okay, so now we will try to understand why does this matter. Sparse autoencoders can be used in real world application, like improving the language model basically. Okay, improving the language model, that also we can use it. Then another thing is you can do is you can detect anomalies in the data. Is there any hamperness in the data or not? You will be able to understand. Okay, anomalies in the data or not, we will be try to understand that as well. So why this is required autoencoder sparsity, because of this particular case. Okay, so and another one is like reducing the complexity of high, we can reduce the complexity of high dimensional data basically. So let's see, now let's see the fun demo of this particular thing, so that you will understand on how you can create a, how you can, how this concepts will work in practice, so that we are not talking about only theoretically as well, we are talking about the some practical aspect as well basically, folks. So well, let's get started. Let's jump into the Jupyter notebook and we'll just get started with that. Okay, so just wait a minute, until then it is getting started, so we'll just work on the main things so that you will understand. Okay, so like this will be the things we will be going to understand, and the things will be in good place. All right. Yes, folks. So we will be going to discuss about in the next video about how we can create the particular stuff. Like in the next video, we will be going to take it forward so that you will understand it better. So in this particular, we understood about, we explore the concept of a space autoencoder, and you understood about the simple story, how the discussed challenges, and what the recent advancement of OpenAI, and we'll be going to understand this practical implementation in the next video. So we'll get back in the next video. I hope you enjoy this particular video. Please give it thumbs up. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more AI insights and the easy explanation. Thank you for watching.